Hello and welcome to What the Headcrab episode 16. Got a slightly shorter show today, and in fact I'm going to be trying to make all of the shows just slightly over 10 minutes. I'll be covering Modificated, Half-Life 2 Oldschool Story, and Indeep with an apology to them as well. There will be a giveaway courtesy of steamcontests.com. I'll tell you more about that later in the show, and a few other pieces of news. So let's get started. Okay, let's have a quick look at the follow-up from last week. This is the episode 15. So we'll just scroll down and check out some of these comments. Talking about epic boobage. That was the image. What else we got going on? Marfy Black is definitely one person. And also talking about a Discord server. I'm going to look into that, so maybe we'll have some fun about that. What else we got? Crowbar thinks the Armour 3 mod looks really nice, and he does. Bollocks is talking about the raising the bar and moving over to a Discord server to do with maybe the legality of that, so you can follow that conversation there. Okay, we're maybe thinking about the Half-Life 3 going to be released on the 20th anniversary, which could be in 2 years' time, so maybe. We'll see about that. What else has been happening? Tyler C, first time he saw the series, he subscribed. Thanks very much. Hopefully you're still watching. All right, talking about the Gauss gun. Okay, Tau Cannon or Gauss gun, but actually the answer was the XVL 1456. That was the answer to last week. And also we got this comment here saying that I was a very bad boy for using that clickbait, and it's pretty true that it was clickbait, but I just couldn't believe what they'd said in it. So anyway, that was what was happening last week. Okay, so the meat of the show, the mods. First thing I need to do is I need to apologise to Indeep. Last week I showed their mod, and then I said, and here's a picture, but actually I showed a picture of Dead Shift, so a completely different mod. So my apologies to the team there. So this is what we've got here. We've got Indeep, and it's looking good. I'm quite interested in this. I always love Half-Life mods. And they've got an image, and here it is. This is the image. This is from Jackathon. So obviously those soldiers have gone in there and they killed those goddamn scientists, so that's bad news for them. Well, bad news for the scientists anyway. So next on the list is the core. This is some little mod that they've been working on for a little while. Anyway, they've got a few new images. What do we need to do? We need to go and have a look at those. Yes, we do. We need to go up here and let's see what we got. Well, we've only got 2 new images, but I wanted to show you the third one anyway. So here's the first one, and please tell me that you don't think that those barrels are floating. Those barrels definitely look like they're floating, don't they? It's just like above the ground. All right, so beautiful lighting here. Lots of talk on ModDB about, wow, I love the lighting. And then the next one in the list is this one. All right, there we go. So this is again talking more about the lighting. See how it fades in. They know how to do lighting over on the core. And then this one here is one from a little bit further back. This is sort of from February. But again, I just want to talk about the lighting. It's just nothing's too bright, and there's colours in there, but they don't take over the image. So other modders really need to check out those features there, not to overuse lighting. All right, next one up is Outlands. I'm going to call this the hyphenated mod because it seems that everything is hyphenated. So we've got Outlands as a hyphen, and we've got screenshots, not only hyphenated, but capitalised as well. All right, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm an English teacher. So what we got here, this is a fairly new one, but they're just telling us it's not dead. Don't worry, it's not dead. So they've got some images, which we'll switch over to now. Go back up here. All right, let's get this one started. So they don't show very much, just some insides, some inside areas. I mean, that doesn't really tell you much at all. And at first I thought, oh my God, look at those animals, but they're rocks and trees. And that's it. So that's what they've got going on over there. So keep up the good work there. Yeah, and there's a video as well, so check out the video. I'm not going to do that, and again, the hyphenated preview, so hyphenated people here. It's going to call a mod called Hyphenated. All right, next, moving on. Oldschool Story. Now, they've got a couple of videos, and we're going to just have a look at some of the images. There we go. Oh. How do we get back up there? We do this. Old school. Just got a couple of new ones. Now, this is interesting. This kind of reminds me of G-string in the sense that we've got these huge, what look to be open areas. Got these colours again. Colours are so important. I'm not sure what's going on with the bottom of that HUD. That might be just one of those things that happens. Anyway, and the next one, again, we've got these colours all over the place. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but using colours correctly is so interesting. Hopefully I'll be learning about that soon. Alright, so that is Half-Life 2 Old School. Oldschool Story. There we go. Next. Modificated, oh boy, plenty of images which we're going to come on to in a moment. These people seem to be colourblind. I'm sorry, I don't like being rude about people, but really, it's just all primary colours. Anyway, there's a couple of videos which I'm not going to show you. Of course, I'm not going to show you that. Not going to have a video in a video, but here we go. We've got plenty. All right, so we've got ourselves a pink. We're all living in a pink submarine. All right, so pink submarine, no problem. He's been out he needs some coffee, that guy, and he's got his bright orange background with his green things. There he is with his helmet. Okay, lovely. All right, so we've got a bit of a salute. We'll ignore that part. Another salute. Orange, orange, orange. Orange, yellow, blue. All right, there we go. Okay, he's turned from blue to green. Okay, those eyes are pretty strange, aren't they? Okay, again, primary colours. There's with the torch on. See how it changes from yellow to whatever. Okay, so more lab work. Different views from the lab. Don't look particularly labby to me. More industrial. Those are the images. So there's a couple of videos as well if you want to check those out. So that's Modificated. Next on the list, They Hunger Again. Now he's doing a survey. So Roman's doing a survey. Take the survey and then you can decide what you get for the next update. So if you're interested in that, you can do that. Time to talk about what's been happening on RunThinkShootLive.com. So first up here is the Birkin interview. I interviewed the director of Hunt Down the Freeman. So this post is on here. You can sort of see that there's a video for you to just click and watch. That was that. There's another Hunt Down the Freeman piece here. There's another What the Headcrab special. Specials are when I do some things that don't really fit into the weekly schedule. This is just an overview of that. So that's been posted on there. That was the live stream weekend. All right, poll question 352. Would you pay for a cheat tool for an SP game? There's a sort of Blizzard thing going on there, and that was that. And then that was last week's episode. So not really much happening. Hope to have some things to post soon, but I can only post what's released. So release, make and release. Time for the Combine Half-Life lore trivia question. What you see in front of you here is the Combine Overwiki. Definitely the best place to find out all the little trivia and things that you need to know. So this question you're supposed to answer with your head, not by looking at the website. So here's the question. Gordon Freeman is a research associate at Black Mesa. Okay. But what level of research associate is he? Do you know? Put the answers in the comments. Okay, time for the weekly giveaway, courtesy of SteamContest.com. AA Ron over there does a fantastic job. Really should check out his site. He gives away hundreds of games. Really, it's incredible. So here's last week's video, and what happens is I'm going to select a random commenter. So all you really need to do is make a comment, and then you get a chance to win the game. So here's what's going to happen. Here's how it works. I plug in the YouTube link. I load the comments. And then boom, 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 boom. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to click that button in a second. But if it's me, then I'm just going to re-pick it. And the winner of this wins a copy of Interstellar Marines. So here we go. Fingers crossed it's you. And the winner is... Nobody. Nobody wins. The winner is Crowbar. Woo! In fact, I think he won a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, so well done, Crowbar. You've just won yourself a copy of Interstellar Marines. So next week, there will be another giveaway on this video. The game will be announced then. All of the games courtesy of SteamContests.com. All you need to do is post a comment. That's it. And there we go, another episode finished. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're following all of those mods and paying attention to what's been happening. I'd like to thank Aaron from Steam Contests for supplying the games. As always, thanks very much, mate. And if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers I get, the better for me, and you learn about the video straight away. Please share the video if you think it's interesting. Embed it wherever you want. Share the link with your friends. And rate it. If you think it's good, give me a thumbs up. But if you don't, give me a thumbs down. But tell me why. And if it's something that I can change, I will. So again, thank you for watching. And remember, finishing Half-Life is just the beginning. See you next week.